We're live, we're kicking, and we're in San Telmo market.
Absolute pleasure. Founded in 1897 because of all the immigration coming over. Very Italian themed. Emma's already picked up a favourite football shirt, aka the Messiah, aka the GOAT. Good purchase?
Good. I got one for myself and one for my dad, but I don't know. He was asking me, am I going to get a Messi or who's the other one?
Oh, Maradona.
Yeah, he was like, which one are you going to get? So I got him a Messi, so hopefully he likes it.
Yeah, pleasure. On the video yesterday, I said Madonna instead of Maradona. So yeah, hopefully she's not playing for the team. Right, we are in Muliena Guerreras. We've got some food on the way, but a little drinks test first. We've earned these. We've been hiking up in Patagonia for a while. That is looking like an absolutely dead lager. We'll give this a little taste test, and then what you want?
Aperol, of course. You cannot beat an Aperol. I always like mine, actually with a little bit less Aperol in, so I don't, this is looking like a good colour to me.
You know what? I've given it a bad name. The lager is banging. It's ice cold. It's on draft. It's delicious. Little taste test from the king, and then we'll check back in for the food.
Perfection.
Best drink in the world? Aperol Spritz? Maybe. We'll see. Food coming shortly. We got some insane sandwiches en route. Hit the subscribe button, and it's a full day eating, drinking, and debauchery.
It's a hot one too. It's boiling in it.
Yeah, this could be the hottest place in the world. We actually had to pick where we're going to eat based on if they had a fan, and we're getting like the byproduct of the fan next to us, basically. So yeah, it's a toasty one. Cheers now. Oh baby, we're back already. What do you go for?
I've got a oh my god, I can't say it. Focaccia bread with pork shoulder, tomatoes, pesto, and peppers.
I reckon whack a little close up. You know what I mean? The focaccia where they're just poking holes and all the old olive oil running through it. It looks banging, to be fair. I couldn't get the same as M because it does have pesto in, but hopefully I can get a little closer for you on here. I've gone for the veal number. It looks absolutely outrageous. We're talking bell pepper, and hopefully we're just talking absolutely naughty flavours. Homemade bread. What we're dealing with.
Very nice. The bread is very good.
Yeah?
Really, really nice.
Right, you're going to have to entertain why I eat this.
Oh, wait. So, Gareth, did you say what you've eaten?
Yours. Insane.
I'm quite jealous of your cheese. I haven't got any cheese, but I do have pesto. And even in the focaccia, you got some onions, some peppers. How is it? Was yours pork?
Veal.
Oh, yeah, veal.
Absolutely banging flavours, silly combinations. Would definitely order it again. How much was it? It was like £8 maybe?
Yeah.
Rating out of 10?
I'm going to go 8. How about you?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to come like fried in like a little escalope, but you know, we love our surprises on this channel. 8 out of 10, beer out of 10. The day only, but up from here. Cheers now. The next stop on the Magical Mystery Tour, the king has had her way. Thierry Merodicini, little wine bar action.
Panoften.
I know, yeah. Usually I'm always like, let's get in the place with the football, the beers. However, Mendoza has changed me ever so slightly.
Wine connoisseur now.
Absolutely. Speaking of connoisseurs, we've got the main man, Katina Zapata, behind us, and one of his daughters, Angelica
Zapata?
Yeah, one of the two. However, the people in here were informing us that even though it's probably the most expensive wine from Argentina, because obviously you have that we're the best in the world crown, that it's a little bit overpriced for the quality. And he was saying it's good, but the better ones are from the smaller vineyards where they can put more love and care into the wine. I thought it was pretty bloody good, the wine out there, to be fair.
Do you know what, now you say it does make sense. I thought the very last place that we went to you hadn't heard of, and that was our favourite place. Yeah,
Dominicana was probably the highlight. Clos de Cacaras, also very, very good, but lovely little setting in here. You're in, you know, sometimes you go to a little wine bar and it's just, you could be in any bar here. You're surrounded by the bottles and there are some pretty high figures left, right and centre. So after a few wines, going to have to watch the king with her bag knocking over $100 hair bottles. But yeah, one little Sauvignon Blanc. Let's give it a taste test, and we're going to ask you what flavours, what notes you're getting in there. A little oxidation.
Right.
As if we're pros. Oh, It is fresh. It is fruity.
It's fresh. It's fuller. We should do the trick, you know, when you're meant to hold it in the mouth.
Oh yeah, go on, you do it. Well, let's keep talking because everywhere we go has music on. There's a little bit of atmosphere, a little bit of vibe. One negative I'll give on the market so far is that you can smoke in there. So I feel as if, being from the UK, smoking in bars isn't a thing. I can kind of get smoking in a bar, but when you're eating, not a fan of that. But talk to me, what are you getting in there?
Quite acidic. I say peppery, but I don't know if that's just because when you hold it in your mouth, you get a lot of the acidity in your mouth, but I like it.
Right now, time.
7.5.
I was going to say 7. The day's but young. We're back soon, baby. The team back in the thick of it, San Telmo markets, and it is an absolute active place. Like, it's one of those places where you're walking around and you cannot swing a cat. Talk to me about the temperature of this place. The hair is up. She means business.
I've just washed my hair. If anyone knows, as a girl, you just wash your hair and put your hair up, and it's really smoky in here. It's not ideal, but it is worth it because the food is good, the atmosphere is good, and the drinks are good. So.
Yeah, agreed on all fronts. Like, we're actually walking around, we're like, oh, let's pick somewhere with a fan. Saw the glistening bottles of wine in the backdrop, and we've actually ended up in like the sister restaurant bar, little like secondment of the little wine bar we're in. So we've mixed up the drinks. You know what I mean? We're bringing back the Euro boy and girl summer, little Italian vibe.
You give yours a little mix.
One sip of the schooner. Now for me, let's give it a go. I've not had one of them in probably over a year since we're flying about the European scene. Have I had one?
No.
Since we've been away?
Of course you have.
Where?
Australia, or like, did you not have one in Mendoza?
Not in Mendoza, but you know, what the viewers don't know won't kill them. Either way, that is sensational. For me, I much prefer heavy amounts of aperol, a little bit lighter on the old Prosecco. What are your thoughts, Em? You're a little bit more Prosecco, don't you?
All I can think about is how hot I am, to be honest.
You drink promo rosé?
Say again?
You drink promo rosé or no?
Yeah. Rosé,
Oh, no. If you drink after, yes or no?
No, just I think just.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's he asking? About rosé?
He was asking if we'd ordered a different Prosecco or a rosé, I think.
Love that. He's firing the team up. Apparently we're getting another drink before we've only had one sip of this. But yeah, for me, the best drink in the entire world. Actually, no, the second best drink behind. A little stout, a little porter, but yeah.
Mine looks stronger than yours.
Yeah, no, look, that should hopefully put in perspective how hot it is. He's literally just poured that out the fridge and it is already condensed condensation left, right and centre. Either way, absolute serious vibes.
It is hot.
And here we find ourselves on a not so dusty Sunday feeling. Pretty fresh today, very quiet as you can see in the old backdrop, because the Argentinians, the South Americans, they eat late, they party late and have a bloody good time. So you know what I mean, it's Sunday, respecting the Sabbath, a day of rest of course, but the final stop on the old San Telmo market tour was a place called Hierro, and we definitely saved the best till last, so I would 100% recommend this place. 1, for the atmosphere, 2, for how cold it was, 3, for the food, and 4, for the drinks. So as I said, it's just such a hot place in there, like especially when all the grills are going, that you do kind of need a place which is a little bit more open, and this is kind of at the end of the food bit, in between the food and like where all like the market stalls, I guess, and stuff are, so it's a little bit more of a reasonable temperature. In terms of the food, I went for a little rib eye sandwich. It was chef's kiss, absolutely delightful. I was saying to Em though, it's quite funny, they're like, oh, how would you like it cooked? It's like medium rare or medium well? So I was like, oh, medium rare. Comes absolutely well done, but it was well done in terms of the execution, banging flavours. And when we compared it to like the first place we went, upon reflection, the first place was pretty poor, to be fair. I think nice flavours in the meat and obviously in the like the peppers and the sauce and the tomatoes, but the focaccia bread was literally like falling apart in my hands when I was trying to eat it. So yeah, construction of the sandwich not too good. But Hierro, what else did they have as well? Yeah, there's a nice little atmosphere there, but the best thing on draft. They had a porter, very different to the ones I usually, as I've said, if you followed the channel for a while, I'm normally on like a chocolate porter, a coffee porter, those sort of flavors, those sorts of notes. This one was a little bit different. I did ask at the start, I was like, oh, kind of what we're dealing with here. And he was like, oh, it's a little bit more bitter than you're probably used to. So yeah, I'd say if you're more on like the chocolatey side, but like a dark chocolate, a bitter chocolate, you would absolutely love that. Overall, the markets, they were shutting up about 5 o'clock. So they opened 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. When we kind of got there, like 12-ish or just after 12, like that is when it's best. That's when it's most busy. That's when it's most active. That's when there's the best atmosphere. So yeah, one, I would highly recommend them. Banging food, good overall atmosphere, but I guess just temper your expectations. It's kind of like a lunch type vibe. Me and Em thought it'd be like a, do you know what I mean? In the UK, like we'll go out at like 12, 1 and you just stay out all day. I think a lot of people from that we spoke to in just general vibes, like you go out, have a bit of lunch, and then people kind of go back and then go back out in the evening. So I mean, we're just adapting day by day to the old Argentinian South American lifestyle. But that is one thing I do think that I do like about the UK. You can go out on a Saturday, get the beers in, watch the sport, whatever it is that you're doing. And then you're home in bed, 12 o'clock, something like that. And the next day is not an absolute write-off. If I'm going out till 4 or 5 a.m, Sunday is less than ideal. I'm going to talk about this in like a little first impressions video, but went for a little run this morning, a little 5K down to like the one of like the parks or whatever. Everyone here is so friendly. Like I was just stood watching them and everyone was like, oh, do you want to play? Do you want to play? And I'm like, I don't know if you know, but my ITB band is absolutely toast. Anyway, they come over at the end chatting to me and they're like, oh yeah, next Saturday, next Sunday, come down. One on the Saturday, it's 4:30, on the Sunday, like 9 a.m. or something like that. So yeah, incredibly friendly, banging food. The markets are absolutely sensational. Get them on the old list. If you have any questions, Argentina, Buenos Aires, or Buenos Aires, Jesus Christ, I need to get used to saying that. You know, when you've said something for like 30 years of your life, and then you've kind of got to change into the actual way of saying it. It's not as easy as you might think, but yeah, we've got day vlogs on every single day in Argentina thus far. Mendoza, wine tasting, hiking up in Patagonia. So go back on the old channel, check those out. Whilst you're on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Remember the chef is always cooking. Let's get it.